Yes.
Love. The reason why Christ managed is because his love for the human race is an agape love.
Yes.
So we need to pray to have that love. We need to pray to be people who can be sacrificial. Otherwise, on our own, we are not wired to be able to do these things, you know.
Naturally.
As we talk, you know, I've got a friend, a sister in Christ. I won't mention the name, but I want to be honest. I've learned a lot from that sister. Because the love that sister has, I've learned a lot. When she sees a problem that somebody has, she takes that problem and makes it her own. And when you see her maneuver around that problem, you marvel. And you think, can another human being, you will be able to do it. So in John 15 verse 13 says here, it says here, greater love has no one than this, than to lay down one's life for his friends. So Christ laid down even his life for us. So you see, this kind of love. So the thing of just helping with money is very little to somebody who's like that. The thing of spending nights in somebody's home who's sick and changing them, maybe they're even, you know, needing such attention as changing them. They can't even go to the bathroom themselves and things. It means if you can lay down your life for somebody else, all these things become. So we need to pray for love.
Yes. Which is you want to help, you want to do something, but what? You don't know, you have no idea of the needs of the community or the people who stay there. But sometimes after you've done your research, you find that, okay, this area is affected by drugs. It's young people who are mostly addicted to drugs. So what can I do? I can start a drugs campaign, a campaign against drugs and things like that.
Yes, so to close the lesson, Sister Kumbu, your closing remarks?
Yes, I learned a lot today, being there for the needy. What the point that really jumped at me was the sacrifice that always comes with it. If you notice, before you can meet their needs, you must have a sacrificial spirit. You must pray for that spirit of sacrifice, which is very rare these days amongst people, because it's all about me, myself, and I, you know, my family. But Christ came and showed us what it means to sacrifice. Actually laid down his life, Sister Kathy, for us. So we must pray for the spirit of sacrifice so that we'll be able to meet the needs of the needy.
For me, as I close, I'd like to reiterate what Sister Kubu said, that you need to be resourceful yourself. You need to have resources. So what I can say is, if you want to be a conduit between God and those who are needy, you yourself be prepared to be used by God. And once you are prepared and you say, God, use me, because remember, the mission is not ours. It's God's mission to minister to others. We are just conduits. We are just messengers of God. So if you want to be healthy, if you want your resources to always be overflowing, whether it be finances, material things, health, mental stability, you name it all, because we identify the different aspects of people who need help. God will always make sure he replenishes what you take out, and you make sure you always be overflowing in blessing in all these aspects, because you are somebody he can use to be a conduit between the blessings he wants to bless his children with.